Star Wars fans, Jesse from the Imperial Academy, and welcome back to another video. So I decided I'm going to start showing you guys some of my collection since here where I'm at in Southern California, some of the swap meets and yard sales are not happening that much. I mean, they are, but there's nothing really good because of the cold and the wet weather that we have been having. But it's been warming up, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, I'm able to go out and start hunting again. But for the meantime, I'm going to start with some pieces from my collection. So right now you're looking at the Star Wars 30th anniversary. This came out in 2007. It is a 501st Legion Trooper. And these figures came with the coin. There were some figures that came with a gold coin, which was pretty cool. And those were kind of hard to find too, but they weren't really that super duper hard. I mean, some figures were, but some weren't. So there's a 501st Trooper, Legion Trooper, Saga Legends. There's a coin. Let me turn it around. And the figures were pretty posable, which was pretty awesome. Let's see if I get in the zoom for that. Boba Fett was a cool figure. They had an animated Boba Fett, and what I mean by animated, it was a Boba Fett from the holiday special. I have him with the gold coin. You know, there's a Stormtrooper, Anakin, Leia, Inbosh, R2, Grievous, Destroyer Droid, and there he is. So the carded figures, these were pretty cool. I did like the card on it, because you get the design of it and the character in the front, and the detail on the figure was pretty cool. Now, like I said, it was pretty posable. It wasn't like the Power of the Force figures where they're just the elbows and knees weren't able to bend, but these are. You can do the elbows, the arms move up and down, the knees move up, move back, the ankles you're able to move them, the wrist you're able to move the hands and the wrist. And then obviously the head. And I think some of the figures, the heads were able to pop off easy. So you can go ahead and switch helmets and all that. So that's one figure. I'll go ahead and show you the next one. This one was pretty cool to find. It's an airborne trooper. Comes with the gold, not with the gold coin, I'm sorry, with the coin. And I really like the detail on this color, on this guy and the color. There he is. I gotta finish my collection. I mean, it's just, there's so much more that I'm missing. The Galactic Trooper, I had one, but he got damaged, so I don't have another one. That's another one I gotta look for. The Macquarie Stormtrooper was extremely rare to find. I mean, for me in my area where I live, it was rare if you've seen him. Characteristics, species. So that's how the card is. And once again, it's posable, and which is pretty cool. And these figures are really cool if you have add some type of acrylic wash to them. Just go ahead and get like some sandpaper and scrape where you want to add the wash to. Put the acrylic wash, and then take the rest off with the rag, and then the acrylic wash will soak it into the scratches to make it look like it was battle damaged or something like that. Okay, so we are the Power of the Force. Now, I love Power of the Force figures. I just absolutely love them. I do not have the whole set of the Power of the Force, but I am still buying them. Now, this one I bought in, well, let me take a look in the back. So, this one's been coming summer in 1999 to a galaxy everywhere. This was released in '98. And they're about to release the figures soon. I think it was early 99 or late 98. But here are some of the figures in the back, as you can see, for the flashback photo. Princess Leia, rest in peace. This figure was better than the original Power of the Force figure that came in 1995. That figure was totally ruined. It was just, she looked like a man, and she even had muscles to her, the figure. But this one looks more ladylike, kind of like Luke Skywalker with lipstick. She looks like she still works out. Anyways, ceremonial dress with Medal of Honor. Here's a flashback photo. Let me go ahead and pull it. Hey, it's Queen Amidala, Princess Leia, Queen Leia. Power of the Force. These range, they're $4.99. I think they were $4.99 if my memory serves me right. Compared to now, which is, oh god, $7.99 and up. Alright, so we have R2 with launching lightsaber. There's a hole right on the top of his head. And then there's a flashback photo, so let's go see what he's all about. Hey, that's episode 1. Let's turn the back. You push the chest plate in his front, and then the lightsaber will pop out. This figure was released in '98, but the episode 1, oh my god, the commercials, the commercials for food, it was just awesome. I loved it. It was a great time. It was a great experience to experience, and I'm glad I was able to experience it. The whole Star Wars hype. I mean, it was just amazing. I at that time in '99, or I think it was '98, I moved out of my family's house, and I moved out with my girlfriend, who's my wife now. So it was just a great experience, just being on my own and to do whatever I want, and Star Wars. It was just amazing. So there's a card. R2-D2. And for some reason, to this day, this line, Power of the Force line 2, is absolutely my favorite. My favorite line of them all. I still have to buy some good figures. Porkins, I still need him. I'm on the hunt for him, but I can never really find him. One day I'll run into him. Alright, so here is my last figure from my collection. This is Star Wars Power of the Force once again. And then this is a freeze frame action slide. So if you can, I don't know what the slide's about. I would have to look in the, let me see. Oh, we'll look after. Anyway, so there's his helmet, his saber in hand, and once again they cut down on the buffness on these figures. So I think it was on the maybe like around third or run of these figures, they kind of started stopping the whole buff figures for Luke, Vader, Han, Lando, and they kind of like slimmed them down. All new likeness. Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe. Let's turn it around. This was in '97, and some of these figures, there was like 2 variants of them. If you see this code right here, I think it was this code or a different code. Anyways, it would tell you, let's say 00, and then there might be a 01. So that was another thing that collectors were going for, that were scouring everywhere to see if they can find that card figure with a different number. I always wanted to get the special offer for Star Wars fans. It's a slide holder, display holder, and I always wanted to get it, but I never did. I was too lazy to put $2 in and send it. And plus, I didn't want to send any UPCs for my carded figures. I didn't want to tear them apart or, you know, open them. So there's a Dewback, Jabba, and some of the stuff that they were selling. Snowtrooper is my favorite still. And then there's a Gamorrean guard. Here's the back top of the carded figure. That's why I like these, because they always show like part of the movie behind the card. There's Luke again. Let's see if we can get in. Let's see. Right about there. That doesn't look like Mark Hamill. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Imperial Academy. Now let's go ahead and see what is in the freeze frame. Alright, so we have the light up. It is a Luke Skywalker learning the ways of the Force when he's in the Millennium Falcon on the way to Alderaan. Alright guys, take care. May the Force be with you all.